bless the day that Mrs. Brown appeared upon our screen. When things were not so rosy, she kept following her dream.
But the wheel of life keeps rolling, and the good times have come round. So we'll all sit back and have the crack, for here comes Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Brown's boys are the new kids on the block. With their fun and Irish laughter, they make the world rock. She's the mammy of all mammies, and the queen of Dublin town. So goodbye to Biddy Mulligan, and hurrah for Mrs. Brown. A widow with 5 children, oh how she reared them all. Trading down in Moore Street, where she fought to keep her stall.
A curse and swear here and there, a smutty word or two. A heart of gold when all is told, that's Mrs. Brown for you.
Mrs. Brown's boys are the new kids on the block. With their fun and Irish laughter, they make the world rock. She's the mammy of all mammies, and the queen of Dublin town. So goodbye to Biddy Mulligan, and hurrah for Mrs. Brown. Now for her neighbour Winnie there's a welcome on the mat. And Buster he goes in and out more often than the cat.
And Grandad he's so lazy, he won't even catch the flu. He sleeps away night and day, or air one I tell you.
Mrs. Brown's boys are the new kids on the block. With their fun and Irish laughter, they make the world rock. She's the mammy of all mammies, and the queen of Dublin town. So goodbye to Biddy Mulligan, and hurrah for Mrs. Brown. There's Dermot and there's Trevor, Mark and Rory too. Her only daughter Kathy, with those dazzling eyes of blue.
There's grandkids and there's in-laws, but when the chips are down, before they make the final call, they turn to Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Brown's boys are the new kids on the block. With their fun and Irish laughter, they make the world rock. She's the mammy of all mammies, and the queen of Dublin town. So goodbye to Biddy Mulligan, and hurrah for Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown's boys are the new kids on the block. With their fun and Irish laughter, they make the world rock. She's the mammy of all mammies, and the queen of Dublin town. So goodbye to Biddy Mulligan, and hurrah for Mrs. Brown. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine salt day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking the world round the Salthill prom with a Galway girl.
Asked me up to a flat downtown of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl.
When I woke up, I was all alone.
D-I-A-I-A. With a broken heart and a ticket home.
And I ask you
now, tell me what would you do
if her hair was black and her eyes were blue?
I've traveled around, I've been all over this world, but I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl.
picture the emerald of the sea, from the fishing boats at Dingle to the shores of Dundee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadows and the 40 shades of green. But most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. And most of all, I miss her lips as soft as either down. Again, I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. I wish that I could spend an hour at Dublin's churning surf. I'd love to watch the farmers drain the bogs and spade the turf, to see again the thatching of the straw the women glean. I'd walk from Cork to learn to see the 40 shades of green. But most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. And most of all, I miss her lips as soft as either down. Again, I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. All me money on whiskey and beer, but now I'm returning with gold and great store, and I never will play the Wild Rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can have any day. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. I took out from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke then were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, sure I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Pretend we've never met. And I've tried, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces. I just can't understand how you can hurt me so, then turn and walk away, pretending you don't know. Each time I see you out with someone new, I go out of my mind over you. I go out of my mind when you're out of my arms. I can't help loving you like I do. My heart breaks up inside with each tear that I cry, and I'm out of my mind over you. I cry myself to sleep each night, wishing I could hold you tight. Life seems so empty since you went away. The pillow where you lay your head now holds my lonely tears instead, and it keeps right on since you've gone. It keeps right on hurting every minute of the day, every hour that you're away. I feel so lonesome, I can't help it, I don't think I can go on. And it keeps right on hurting since you've gone. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lives in hope and prays for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Yes, London's a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the street. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you expressed as to how the fine ladies in London were dressed. Well, if you'll believe me, when asked to a ball, they don't wear no tops to their dresses at all. I've seen them myself, and you could not in truth say if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them fashions now, Mary McCree, for the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, he's over here now at the head of the force. I met him today, I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped all the traffic with one wave of his hand. As we were talking of days that are gone, the whole population of London looked on. But for all those great powers, he's wishful like me to be back where the dark morn sweeps down to the sea. There's beautiful girls here, oh never you mind, with beautiful shapes nature never designed, and lovely complexion, all roses and cream. But O'Loughlin remarked with regard to the same, that if at those roses you venture to sip, the colours might all come away on your lips. So I'll wait for the wild rose that's waiting for me, for the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea.
For love is pleasing, and love is teasing, and love is a pleasure when first it's new. But as it grows older, sure love grows colder, and it fades away like the morning dew. I wish, oh I wish in vain. I wish I was a youth again, but a youth again I can never be, till apples grow on an ivy tree. For love is pleasing, and love is teasing, and love is a pleasure when first it's new. my sisters and brothers too. I left all my friends and my own relations. I left them all for to follow you. For love is pleasing and love is teasing, and love is a pleasure when first it's new. But as it grows older, sure love grows colder, and it fades away like the morning dew. For love and porter makes a young man older, and love and whiskey makes him old and grey. And what can't be cured, love, must be endured, love. And now I am bound for America. For love is pleasing and love is teasing, and love is a pleasure when first it's new. But as it grows older, sure love grows colder, and it fades away like the morning dew. And it fades away like the morning dew.
Molly dear, did you hear the news that's going round? Down in the corner of my heart, the loving spot you found. And every time I gaze into your lovely eyes of blue, they seem to whisper, darling boy, my love is all for you. Oh, Molly, my lovely Molly, my sweet acoustic dear, I'm fairly off my trolley, my lovely Molly, when you are near. Springtime, you know it's ring time. Come dear, now don't be slow. Change your name, oh that's the game, because sure I do the same, my lovely Molly, oh. Molly dear, and did you hear I furnished up the flat? 3 little cozy rooms with bath and welcome and the mat. It's £5 down and 3 a week, we'll soon be out of bed. It's all complete except they haven't brought the cradle yet. Oh, Molly, my lovely Molly, my sweet acoustic dear, I'm fairly off my trolley, my lovely Molly, when you are near. Springtime, you know, is ring time. Come dear, now don't be slow. Change your name, oh that's the game, because sure I do the same, my lovely Molly, oh. Molly dear, did you hear what all the neighbors say about that 100 sovereigns you have safely stored away. They say that's why I love you, but Molly, that's a shame. If you had only 99, I'd love you just the same. Oh, Molly, my lovely Molly, my sweet acoustic dear, I'm fairly off my trolley, my lovely Molly, when you are near. Ring time, you know it's ring time. Come dear, now don't be slow. Change your name, well that's the game, because sure I do the same, my lovely Molly, oh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with the song, and we need you all to help us out. At a given signal from me, which will be this, I want you all to go shh. And just to make sure that we all go shh at the same time, we'll have a little rehearsal. On the count of 3, everybody go shh. 1, 2, 3. Shh. Perfect. There was a little fly and he flew into a store, and he upon the ceiling, and he upon the floor, and he upon the bacon, and he upon the ham, and he upon the head of the little grocer man. Well, the little grocer man got a little spray gun. He swore that he would kill the fly before the day was done. But before he could count from 1 to 10, the little fly went on his baldy head again. Oh, there was a little fly and he flew into a store, and he upon the ceiling, and he upon the floor, and he upon the bacon, and he upon the ham, and he upon the head of the little grocer man. Well, the little grocer man and his little grocer wife swore that they would kill the fly if it meant their life. They got themselves a hand grenade and lay upon the floor, and blew themselves to blazes as the fly flew out the door. Oh, there was a little fly and he flew into a store, and he upon the ceiling, and he upon the floor, and he upon the bacon, and he upon the ham, and he upon the head of the little grocer man. Well, they both went up to heaven, and angels they were made. St. Peter said, good people, you will be repaid. The grocer got his angel's wings, he flew up in the sky. Then he dived down like a bomber, and he upon the fly. Oh, there was a little fly, and he flew into a store, and he upon the ceiling, and he upon the floor, and he upon the bacon, and he upon the ham, and he upon the head of the little grocer man. Oh, there was a little fly, and he flew into a store, and he upon the ceiling, and he upon the floor, and he upon the bacon, and he upon the ham, and he upon the head of the little grocer man.
How I see us. I close my eyes and I can see us. We're on our way to say I do. My secret dreams have all come true. I see the church, I see the people, your folk and mine, happy and smiling. this is the moment, and I can hear sweet voices singing Ave Maria. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer's day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I go to church on a Sunday. The vows that I make, I break them on Monday. The rest of the week I do as I please. But come Sunday morning, I pray on my knees. Dear God, I know I'm not worthy, but I need you so. Please won't you hurry and help me turn back from the path I have trod. You'll never be sorry, dear God. You'll never be sorry, dear God.
Tell me, ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is he? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. They knock at the door and they ring at the bell, say no me to roll her very well. Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. The wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the snow come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's courting 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is he? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. They knock at the door and they ring at the bell, say no me to rule her very well. Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, snow come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still.
I'll take you home Kathleen. Across the ocean wild and wide, to where your heart has ever been. Since first you were my bonny bride, the roses all have left your cheeks. I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is sad whene'er you speak, and tears bead in your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. I know you love me, Kathleen dear. Your heart was ever fond and true. I always feel when you are near that life holds nothing dear but you. The smiles that once you gave to me, I scarcely ever see them now, though many, many times I see a darkening shadow on your brow. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft upon my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of of sight. It's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Lord, it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Poor heart feels like breaking, 'cause I'll never see you again. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain. My tears are mixed through the raindrops, feel like I can't stand the pain. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain. I'm retracing your steps one by one. Oh, we walk down the street for so the rain whispers softly, she's gone. The tears and the rain will keep falling till you bring back the sunshine again. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain. fair. All you that are blooming in your prime, always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away your time, for time, it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labors, along with all its joys. Time brings all things to my mind. Once she had a bunch of thyme. She thought it never would decay. Then came a lusty sailor who chanced to pass her way. He stole her bunch of thyme away. The sailor gave to her a rose that never would decay. He gave it to her to keep her reminded of when he stole her time away. So come on, you maidens young and fair, all you that are blooming in your prime, always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away your thyme, for time, it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labor, along with all its joys, and time brings all things to an end. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you, let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your Toledo, across from the depot. On a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, here ever after. I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman and sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. His big hands were calloused, he looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. He started shaking, his big heart was breaking. I watched as he turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, I've lived through some sad times, but this time your hurtin' won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawn just woke up the wanting in me. Wishing I'd never met her, knowing if I forget her, how much better off she will be. The longer I hold on, the longer this goes on, the harder that it's going to be. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. I never deserved her, God knows when I hurt her, that's the last thing that I'd want to do. She tries but she can't tell how she feels, but I know too well what she's going through. I saw more love in her eyes when I left her than most foolish men would ever see. But it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. Forever telling me I'm weak. When I'm criticized I never speak. I prefer to turn the other cheek. But I will love you all my life. I can never do things right by you. I'm the kind of man who muddles through. You can find mistakes in all I do, but I will love you all my life. Something foolish happens and you see, in the middle of it all there's me. Seems I cause you so much misery, but I will love you all my life. All if I can't let go. Darling, don't you know I love you so? Even though you never care for me, darling, how I wish that you could see that I will love you all my life. All my life. All I own. Everything is yours alone. Twilight glow, I see you. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. A dying ember, and only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. To silver, and my eyes no longer shine. In my heart I'll always love you. I know you always will be mine. Stroll hand in hand again in that land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. In the twilight glow I see blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, and face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the song that summer sings, maybe the chill that autumn brings, maybe 100 different things within the measure of a day. She may be the beauty or the beast, maybe the famine or the feast, may turn each day into a heaven or a hell. She may be the mirror of my dream, a smile reflected in a stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. She who always seems so happy in a crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud, no one's allowed to see them when they cry. She may be the love that cannot hope to last, may come to me from shadows of the past that I'll remember till the day I die. Take her laughter and her tears, I'll make them all my souvenirs. For where she goes I've got to be, the meaning of my life is she. Eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. As I was walking down Broadway, not intending to stay very long, when who should I meet but this pretty fair maid as she came tripping along. What she pulled out of her pocket and slipped it right into my hand. On the very first day that I met her, bad luck to her black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you would think she was queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulders, tied up with the black velvet band. There's one fair county in Ireland, with memories so glorious and grand, where nature has lavished its bounty. It's the orchard of Erin's green land. I love its cathedrals and city, once founded by Patrick, so true, and it bears in the heart of its bosom the ashes of Brian Boru. It's my own Irish home, far across the foam, although I've often left it in foreign lands to roam. No matter where I wander, through cities near or far, my heart's at home in old Ireland, in the county of Armagh. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, should they steal your heart away? And when Irish eyes are smiling, should they steal your heart away? Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. yonder blue lies a true fairyland, with the sea rippling over the shingle and sand, where the gay honeysuckle is luring the bee, and the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Sure, if only you knew how the light of the moon turns a blue Irish bay to a silver lagoon, you'd imagine a picture of heaven it would be, where the green glens of Antrim are welcoming me. Return to my own cushion doll. It's the one place on earth that can outshine them all. Sure, I know every stone, I recall every tree, where the green glens of Antrim are heaven to me. I'd be where the people are simple and kind, and amongst them the one that's been I in my mind. Oh, I pray that the world would in peace let me be, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me.
The broad Atlantic on a ship bound for New York, and I landed here on Broadway, inclined for building work. I left my friends and loved ones and comrades all around, but most of all I left behind my own Roscommon town. I'll go home to you, Roscommon, I'll go back there in the spring, and I'll stroll again with Molly neath the skylark's merry ring, by the Shannon's rippling waters. It's my county of renown, but most of all I long to see my own Roscommon town. I miss the ancient abbey that stands there centuries old, now healed from all the battle scars dealt by the foreign foes. And the little well still lies there that once St. Coman found. It recalls to mind fond memories of my own Roscommon town. It was often at the races there we duly take our stand, and afterwards we'd ramble in for a pint in old Macran's. You could see O'Connor's castle as the sun was going down. It beheld the splendid beauty of my own Roscommon town. I'll go home to you, Roscommon. I'll go back there in the spring, and I'll stroll again with Molly 'neath the skylark's merry ring. By the Shannon's rippling waters, it's my county of renown. But most of all, I long to see my own Roscommon town. To you, Roscommon, I miss you more and more, for it's often that I think of you on this far foreign shore. For the yellow and the blue we sported to when victory did resound. So adieu to you, fond comrade, and my own Roscommon town. I'll go home to you, Roscommon. I'll go back there in the spring, and I'll stroll again with Molly 'neath the skylark's merry ring. By the Shannon's rippling waters, it's my county of renown. But most of all, I long to see my own Roscommon town.
The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must wait. But come you back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And if you come when all the flowers are dying and I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say, there for me. And I shall hear those soft you tread above me, and all my dreams will warmer, sweeter be. And you will kneel and tell me that you love me. Then I will sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. Will the kindly crowd that had you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandeliers? I never did fit in too well with the folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the kindly crowd that had you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandeliers? Rain dripping off the brim of my hat, it sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66, wish you hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park, a man could wake up dead, but it sure seems warmer than it did sleeping in my king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. Every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home.